What the world trying to talk my shit, man? No Man Life 101. Hey, well, I'm finna say this shit gonna rough. This shit gonna rough a lot of fellas, right? Hey, but shit, they need to be roughed though. Cause shit, I'm rough to mine now. Hey, check this out, man. Shit, I've been surviving these streets for a long time, man. Living in these streets, man. Hey, I stay in a bando. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I just got me a broom and I sleep on the floor. You feel what I'm saying? I just went and bought me a broom. You know what I'm saying? So I can sweep some of this dust up out this motherfucker. And shit, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this motherfucker, but hey, but it is what it is, though. I can survive it. I've been surviving here for a minute, man. But what I want to talk about is survival. Hey, man, life changing, man. Life ain't all about just you be watching TV and seeing everybody with this money and shit. But yeah, we supposed to hustle and get this money and shit. But at the end of the day, though, the universe changing a lot of shit, man. Life about survival. That shit ain't about, you know what I'm saying, just living in comfortability all the time. Everybody ain't gonna have that shit. So you gotta deal with that shit when you ain't got that shit. Like me, hey, I get people that help me out and shit, and they just be real folks. But I'm shit. The next job I get, I'm gonna be too busy trying to hold on to my money and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck buying shit that I don't really need, and fuck buying shit trying to fit in and shit. I'm only about survival shit, man. I ain't got nothing but some clean socks and some book bags to my name. I ain't got shit. I'm totally broke. But hey, I'm alive though. So I spend a lot of lonely time by myself, trying to get myself used to being lonely and shit and dealing with this shit. It ain't even really about coming up to me. It's just about survival, man. Hey, man. A lot of us grown people, man, we too spoiled, man. We got these spoiled. I have spoiled, like me. I don't do no drugs. I don't do shit but drink. I don't spend shit. I do get my hands on a couple of money. You know what I'm saying? I spend my shit on useful shit like food and shit. Man, this old dream world that we think we in, man, this shit ain't real, man. I've been telling people laugh at me and shit. Like I told you, I got this survival book, right? I got this motherfucker survival book right here. And I got half the stuff, some of the stuff that I need, I got, and it's in this book, like sleeping bags, you know what I'm saying, a knife. I use candles and shit like that. Like shit, I'll probably be having to survive this shit for the rest of my life because I don't know when my next job gonna be, but I will work. You feel me? That's why I don't smoke no. That's why I don't do no drugs and shit. I want to stay clean. I'm trying to stay clean for the rest of my days. You know what I'm saying? I just drink. You feel me? And I barely drink. I don't eat a beer. What the fuck is the beer? You know what I'm saying? I don't get drunk. And luckily, man, I find people that help me survive and shit. I eat canned meat. I eat sandwiches. Like I don't even think I'm gonna come up. It ain't that I don't want shit out of life. Shit, I got to deal with whatever life roll at me. You know what I'm saying? I put myself in this shit. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, a lot of us too grown, and really this might be the best life for me, man. Break me from being spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Want to have this, want to have all this shit ain't motherfucking important, man. You got real life situations going on out there, and I'm down here in the streets, and I deal with a lot of people, man. Everybody got the same mean mug on their face, mad cause they poor and shit. But hey, you can't be rich if you can't be poor. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense. You gotta have to be poor before you can be rich. You think the motherfucking rich folks all of them were just rich like that? A lot of them were poor people before. A lot of them were poor people before they figured out the mathematics of that shit, man. Everybody ain't just had no silver spoons in their mouth that y'all see getting this money, man. Everybody work hard, but what I'm saying is when you poor, that ain't no but some emotion shit. You can't be wanting for a lot of shit when you poor. That don't mean you don't want shit, but what I'm saying is you gotta break your mind for being spoiled and shit, cause like a lot of the shit you want ain't nothing but some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to focus on nothing but your basic necessities in life. Partying and all that shit ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, yeah, I'm uncomfortable in this shit, but at the same time, who gives a fuck about being comfortable? It's about survival. My mind only tick on survival. I don't care if I got on a nice pair of shoes, as long as I got on some shoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I got the latest clothes on, as long as I got on some, as long as my like shit, I wear the same clothes every day. It is what it is. I'm a struggling man. I ain't no man of value. I got work skills. I can do labor jobs for a living. I've been doing that shit my whole life and shit. But my job's always on and off. You know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, I had to break my mind down. So I can't be having the desires to want to, you know what I'm saying, live in luxury and shit, cause that ain't my motherfucking reality. I don't know what that shit. I don't know nothing about that. But I know how to goddamn get me a sleeping bag. I know how to get me some blankets. I got people that help me out with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I utilize that shit. But I'm talking about as far as being grown and wanting to party and be spoiled and always just get nice shit. That shit ain't even really living, man. Ain't like you think. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that shit come with that check. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you think you poor and you going through it, but shit, imagine you trying to own a business, then you got to keep up with your home mortgage, you got to keep up with your business, and you got to probably take care of family and shit. You know what I'm saying? So all come off for got money. That don't mean they just balling. That don't mean they just having a good time in life. But the world break, man. I'm telling you, throughout the whole motherfucking world, man, you gonna see homeless people, and you gonna have rich and poor in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that. But what I'm saying is, when you poor, deal with that shit, man. Same thing as you was rich. If you rich, deal with that shit. But don't get poor and then get mad at the world because you ain't got all this luxury shit. You might not supposed to have that shit. You just think you got that shit because you just seen that shit on TV. Like some of the folks I see with that shit, they kind of look like they swag like that, but they mind be on their business like that though. So you know what I'm saying? I don't need no $3,000 suit. I ain't sitting on TV nowhere. What a $3,000 suit wouldn't help a person in my shoes. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that helped me out is a pair of work boots. You know what I'm saying? Or some regular shoes or some regular clothes. I can't have them type of desires. Ain't that I don't want shit in life. I got to live my real life. This is my real life though. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to deal with this shit. See, it's like the people that help me out, I be happy as fuck. Them people help me out because they see me surviving. But as far as me thinking, I supposed to wear $100 shoes and all this type of shit just because this shit commercialized, I ain't really got to have that shit. Like, even if I get money, I don't even buy that shit. I go to Walmart, Dollar Tree. I buy cheap shit on purpose because that's the shit I know how to work with. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be getting mad at men or women. A lot of women hitting these streets and shit, and they come in like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's more to a man's life than just giving you money, man. Or wanting to have nice shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just real like that. Life ain't all about just partying and having fun, man. Shit. Even in my situation, I can sit there and be like, I'm broke as fuck and I ain't got this shit, right? But shit, at least I motherfucker woke up today, though. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody probably ain't gonna get a chance to do that shit. So I just can't always look at, oh, I want to have all these nice shit. Yeah, if I fuck around and hustle up and find a job that can help me get that shit, that's one story. But to then, I gotta eat them canned beans, man, and be glad I got them motherfuckers. That's just how I am, you know what I'm saying? So if I lose a lot of people because they feel like I ain't got shit, well, you know what? That's helping me out too because there's more people, they ain't in my way, you know what I'm saying? Causing me to have to go in my pocket and reach deep down in that motherfucker, and I ain't doing them pulling out a couple of dollars or some lint. You know what I'm talking about? I'm straight when I get a couple of dollars. I can go feed myself. You know what I'm saying? And whoever helped me, shit, appreciate it. That's why I said that's why I'm for helping because they see I be on some survival shit like that. But at the same time, in my situation, instead of like really tripping about that shit, I just learned how to utilize mental ways of dealing with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I got this. That's my favorite book. That's my favorite book because the shit teach me how to survive. I could take a motherfucking can, a Coca-Cola can, and split that motherfucker in half and make it into a little stove or make that shit into a little fire so I can put some little wood in it so I can stay heated throughout the winter in my little duck off spot. I'm just real like that. So I'm more of a caveman. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a man, but I ain't even try to break my neck to solve all them problems, cuz Sometimes have money ain't nothing but a lot of problems. Shit, Biggie Small said that shit. You don't need to have money unless your mind can fuck with that money. If your mind can't fuck with that money, money ain't gonna do you no good. It's a mindset to have money. Everybody who really got money, they got a mindset that fit that shit though. So first you gotta work on your mindset. Then you can think about the bag. Hey man, no man like one-on-one, I'll holler back.